Parkour in itself is an art of movement. But basically described, it's getting from point A to point B as quickly and efficiently as possible while maintaining momentum. It doesn't have to be forward momentum, you can go in any direction, just so long as you don't go around the obstacles that lie between you and point B. To get over these obstacles, instead you can jump, climb, roll, vault, whatever it takes, really. It's just that you have to do it in a fashion that is both creative and athletic.
How I found out about it? Well, basically there was a summer where my friends and I were kind of bored. It's basically me and Adam at first.
I found out through Adam.
So we decided to watch some YouTube videos. There we saw a video called Urban Ninja that basically got us to where we are now.
Ever since I was little, I've been doing stuff like I started off with bicycling and scootering, and then when I got older I got into rollerblading, and that turned into inline rollerblading, and I got pretty good at that. And then I joined Taekwondo, where I met a couple of my friends who I parkour with now. And it's just kind of like ever since I was little I've always been doing stuff that required a lot of activity and movement. And one day my friend came over and he's like, oh, you have to watch this video, Adam, it'll probably interest you, because he knew I was into that stuff. And it was the Urban Ninja video on the internet, and it's just basically this guy, and he goes around and does a bunch of parkour, because he's a gymnast, but he does it outside, and I was like, oh my god, this is sick. So I went out and I told Raul about it, and then we tried it after school. And that was about 2 years ago, and that's how we got into it, and it's just built up since then.
I've been doing parkour for about 2 years, and my worst injury has got to be where I was doing a 180 front flip or RB flip. I slipped, so I didn't complete the spin and I landed on my neck. My neck was fine, but when I actually crashed down to roll and recover, I ended up jamming down my toe and I got turf toe from that. It's kind of a lifelong injury, so I'm with it for the rest of my life.
And you still choose to do parkour?
Yeah, it's fun.
As for injuries, what are your worst injuries that you would like to mention?
Well, it's actually kind of the opposite with me, because since I've started doing parkour, I now have better technique, and like I know what I can and can't do, so I haven't really gotten hurt. But before I started parkour, I actually got 2 injuries that were pretty bad. One was when I was camping. I did a front flip off a 14-foot rock into a river, but I landed right on my face, so I cracked my rib and it regrew in the wrong position, so now it juts out of my skin at an awkward angle. And then I've broken my nose 3 times on a bunch of separate occasions where I tried to do flips or jumps or whatever. I just land on my nose, so now it's really big and it's got a ridge and it's tweaked. So probably those ones would be the worst.
Free-running is basically, it's a lot like parkour, but instead of vaulting you can add a flip, or instead of running up a wall you can do a wall flip. And basically it's more tricking involved rather than just getting to point A to point B. And it's mainly for show, and there's more creativity involved.